When a minor, and that is someone under 18 years old, is arrested for a crime, the authorities will make a choice either to release the child to his or her parents or to hold the child in custody at the juvenile hall. Now, it's always in juvenile hall. If they're under 18, they're not going to go to adult jail. They have to stay in juvenile hall. People ask me all the time, can I go bail my child out? And the answer is no. There's no system of bail in the juvenile justice system. So it's not like adult court where you can go in and you pay a bondsman $5,000 or $10,000 and get the child out of custody. There's no system of bail, but the child is entitled to what's called a detention hearing, or we sometimes call this a Dennis H. hearing. And a Dennis H. hearing or detention hearing is a hearing before the judge to determine whether the child has to stay in juvenile hall or can go home while the court proceedings take place. And keep in mind, the court proceedings may last several weeks or even several months, so this is a very big deal. Now, people ask me, when do these detention hearings take place? And the answer is that if the child is arrested on a non-violent misdemeanor, such as shoplifting, for example, then the Dennis H. hearing, the detention hearing, has to take place within 24 hours of the arrest. However, if the child is arrested on a felony or a violent misdemeanor, such as battery or domestic violence, then the detention hearing must take place within 72 hours of the arrest. This does not include court holidays and weekends. At a detention hearing, the judge will consider a number of factors: how serious the crime was, whether it involved violence, whether it involved drugs, whether the child is a gang member, whether the child is going to school and obeying his parents. Here at Shouse Law Group, as juvenile defense lawyers, we represent children all the time at detention hearings, and we've been very successful at convincing judges to let the child go home to their parents while the court proceedings take place.